Test. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, looks like I am in. I hope people can hear me right now. Let me pull up a little bit of music. And something very, very calm. Okay. There we go. Okay, can everyone hear me okay? Can everyone hear me okay? All right. All right. Whoa, okay. No, okay. Okay, are we done? I think I pressed that one too many times. All right. Hello, everybody. DF here. And goodness, how do you shut this off? Okay, good. It's done. I know I may sound a little different, and that's because I am doing this live from my phone. Because of the last charity live stream, it had so many connection problems that I was doing on my computer. I want to see how it's doing on my phone. I know the audio quality might be a little lower, but I want to see how this goes. So try it out. All right, so... Oh, sounds normal? Okay, that's good. So, welcome to my charity live stream for the Black Trans Advocacy Coalition. And I will be accepting donations in exchange for voice requests, questions and comments that you might want read aloud or answered. I put in the description this is for each request, but I'm going to go over them right now. All right, so any questions or comments you want read aloud, the minimum is 5 gold beans. One-line voice requests, 30 gold beans. Longer voice requests, 100 gold beans. And singing requests, 280 gold beans. You can buy gold beans in a bundle. Just click the red gift button right in the app. While you're thinking about that, I'm going to explain what the Black Trans Advocacy Coalition, or BTAC, is all about. BTAC is a national social justice organization based in the United States, and it's the only one led by Black trans people, and it works to end the discrimination and inequities that they face in healthcare, employment, housing, and education, to improving the lives of trans men and women all over the country. And during this pandemic, they are also providing emergency food, shelter, transportation, and healthcare for those in the transgender community affected by COVID-19. Let's try to at least get $25 in donations to cover for care packages in the stream. I wanted to support a cause that correlates with the Black Lives Matter movement and the LGBTQ plus rights, as it is Pride Month, and there's been a lot going on hoping to end the police brutality, especially against Black people. I'm sure you've noticed all the protests that have been going on. Yeah, it is very depressing, but I want to do my part in whatever way I can. I may not be Black or trans for that matter, but I am a white size woman. But I am a member of the LGBTQ plus community, being a biromantic asexual. But I believe that you don't have to be a member of a certain group to lend a helping hand to your fellow neighbors. I mean, transgender people all over the world can be refused healthcare, employment, the right to get married, or even to use the bathroom, solely on the basis of them identifying as a gender different from what they were assigned at birth, let alone the abuse that they face in childhood and some who are sent to conversion therapy. I mean, imagine being a person of color on top of all that. Yeah. Okay, so Rose1920 sends 5 gold beans with a comment. Thank you for your support. All right, well, thank you for that. So that's a start. If anybody has any voice requests, in terms of songs, I mostly know Disney, some My Little Pony, Steven Universe. I know Lionel Richie. I know some show tunes, like from Hairspray, Little Shop of Horrors, some Addams Family musical, a musical. To list all the musicals I know. We don't worry about killing my voice. This is for charity. I would gladly do what I look. If people can go out and risk getting the coronavirus to fight for what's right, I can risk getting laryngitis. All right. Tell you what, if we reach $25, you guys can collectively come up with a big song request. If we reach $25. So, okay. That's the best I can think of. I don't really know any bigger perk to give. Alright. So it looks like we only got 3 people in here so far. Okay. So, does anybody have any questions or comments? Anything they'd like to ask me? Yeah, remember, minimum donation for questions and comments is 5 gold beans, which is about 4 cents. Alright, so, while you people are coming up with some voice requests, yeah. Oh, okay. I see a question here, but I don't see the donation. Oh, there we go. 5 gold beans from Bella Pink Savage. Which My Little Pony voice is hardest to do, DF? Hardest for me to do. I would have to say the hardest for me to try to get is Pinkie Pie, because it's so high pitched. Like, she is just talking all the time, and wow. If you think singing too much hurts my voice, this hurts my voice. Pinkie Pie is definitely the hardest to do, I'd say, of the main 6. I have attempted Twilight, but I wouldn't say she's hard. Just, I don't really sound like her. Yeah, Magpie Pony definitely, I think, does one of the best Pinkie Pie impressions. I mean, at first it was kind of, but I think she's really improved since that first episode of Princess Trixie Sparkle. Magpie, if you're listening to this, I'm just being honest, okay? If Magpie is listening, just another clap for her recently getting married to the Lost Narrator, her longtime partner. Yeah, at least some of us in the LGBTQ plus community can still find happiness even through all the struggle. Alright. What are some other show tunes I know? Well, clearly I know a lot of different musicals if you've seen all my PMV sets. So, I guess you could pick from those. And if it's a song I don't know, I can do something different at your request. If it's a song I vaguely know, I am able to pull up some of the lyrics right here. Ooh, what's the balloon? I actually don't know what the balloon is. I always thought it was flowers for some reason. Okay, so, do you know any voice impressions that we don't know? Do you do any voice impressions that we don't know about, DF? That we don't know about? I have, let me pause the music for a second. I have done some attempts at Harley Quinn. I think I may have mentioned this before. Harley Quinn, pleased to meet ya. Mr. J, are you angry with me? Coming through, Betsy! I don't know how that... Okay, the thing is that, way back when, I think it was when I was starting out with voice acting in the MLP fandom, I had auditioned for this, My Little Pony version of the Arkham City video game, and I was given the part of Derpy Quinn, which is like Derpy Hooves as Harley Quinn. But the project kind of didn't really go anywhere, so sadly I was not really able to show that off. Like, I did record the lines, but it didn't really go through. I was also cast as Rarity as Catwoman. Interestingly enough, like, those were the two roles I got. I do not know Six the Musical. I'm sorry. Yeah, that answer the question from Fizzy Dizzy Doggos for 5 gold beans. Have I heard of Six the Musical? No, I have not. I've heard of it. I've just never listened to any of it. I'm so sorry about that. I'm very sorry. Yeah. I have seen it, oddly enough, a lot of the channels I'm subscribed to have been doing like covers or animatics or even PMVs. But no, I don't know. What actually is it about? Because I have no idea. Okay, wow. Okay, so far we have raised 90 cents for BTAC. So let's try to get to $5. Remember, this is to help bridge the gap between size people and trans people. Okay, so that makes so much sense. So, Six the Musical is about the wives of Henry VIII. Yeah, I know all about that. Oddly enough, there was a period in my middle school life where I read a whole lot on Henry VIII and Elizabeth the First. The Tudors. I don't know why. I guess I just thought it sounded like a whole dramatic story. Okay, that's good to know. That will help with context. Okay. 6, that makes sense. 6 wives, right. Okay. Now Bella Pink Savage sent a flower. What are your favorite pieces of Fluttercord and Apple Spike ship art? Say as many as you want. I think Fizzy Dizzy Dog here kind of answers that question. The ones that you have drawn, Bella Pink Savage. I definitely love those. What's some that I've seen recently? There's one drawing that, I think it was Draft the Filmmaker made it. There was a thumbnail for my cover, what might have been Apple Spike version. That was a pretty drawing there. I did ship Apple Spike, but I do like the ones where they show Spike being older. We were almost right. Clearly, Spike turned out to be a lot buffer as in the upper body than we had anticipated. But I like the idea of Spike growing up and being big and also helping out his friends. and who doesn't want a big dragon helping around who apparently has wings, which we didn't know till season 8 that he'd have wings. Alright. Okay, if anyone has any other questions or comments, have any singing requests, maybe we should do some from Hairspray. If anyone knows Hairspray, it is kind of related to what's going on right now. For those of you who don't know, Hairspray takes place in 1962, And it may seem like, well, it is a comedy musical, but there's all, at the heart of it, it's also about people who are different, standing up to be equal to everybody else. That, you know, it's a musical about an overweight girl who gets to be on a dancing show, and she uses her newfound fame to help her black friends to integrate the show. And yeah, it is a comedy, but it's also got some really powerful moments. Yeah, we done that musical at my high school. Oddly enough, I was the Prudy Pinkleton, the totally racist, controlling mother. Yes. It was acting, okay? Though I had to pretty much scared some kids that I was supposed to babysit in the audience because I had to tie my daughter to the bed. Like, no, I don't really do that. That was just an act. Well, that's how convincing it was. All right, we're 16 minutes in. All right, let's see if we can get... Aha! All right, Bella Pink Savage sent a coffee. If I remember, that's 30 gold beans. Thank you. What is your all-time favorite Barbie movie? My favorite, I think, would be... I think my favorite would have to be Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper. Because, well, that was the first musical, and I just loved singing the songs. Well, there you go. I know some of the songs from that one. And it was a unique take on the Prince and the Pauper. And, of course, Kelly Sheridan, who oddly enough became Starlight Glimmer several years later. It's kind of funny to think that she didn't sing in that one, but she did end up singing as Starlight Glimmer. I did ask her about that at BronyCon. I was glad I got to be on the question board. Yeah, she said she wasn't very confident in her voice, but then as Starlight, and they're like, well, it's a very simple song. I'm like, okay, I'll try. And then she just started getting better. Yeah, she didn't sing as Barbie. Isn't that funny? Oh, well, I didn't know that Kelly Sheridan was also in Generation 2 and Generation 3, but, that makes sense. Because most of the Generation 4 voice actors were in previous reiterations of My Little Pony. It's funny to think that. And most of them were in Barbie movies, too. Like, I had so many voice actors sign my copy of Barbie as the Princess and the Pauper. Like, including, Claire Corlett's dad, Ian Corlett, right. And, yeah, like some of them were like, oh yeah, I was in that. Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you got so many voice credits, right? Okay, and Fizzy Dizzy Doggo sent 30 gold beans. A question about your podcast. Will you do an episode of Shakespeare's Taming of the Shrew? I studied that play in school recently, and I think it strictly defines how society was in the 16th century. Oh boy. Okay, if I'm going to be doing an analysis of that play, you should know in advance, I absolutely abhor that play. I do. I mean, it's an abusive relationship. Oh, I'm glad you agree. Thank you. I mean, even if she was awful, like, he was awful too. He practically starved her and tortured her until she was nice and compliant. I'm like, how's this a romance? I will say that the modern movie 10 Things I Hate About You, which was based on that, kind of, well, it was a better version of the concept, I should say. Yeah, it is a difficult play to watch. I had to read it again in Shakespeare class and but I will say that it was a representation of a time. There actually was a law that a husband could not beat his wife unless the wife hit him first. And in the play, she did hit him first, and so he hit back. Yeah. So that's really all I can offer that was legitimized of what the hell was that guy's name? I don't even remember. I hated him so much. I don't like that play. I love Shakespeare. I don't like that play. Petruchio. Yeah, that sounds right. I'll have to look that up later. I could probably do that, as example of a beauty acting beastly and a guy acting beastly back. An example of an unhealthy relationship, though. Ooh, whoa, Bella Pink Savage sent one love to DF. Wow, I guess they must have updated the gifts here, because I don't remember how much that is. What are some of your favorite underrated Disney movies? Okay, Emperor's New Groove, definitely one of them. I feel like that one doesn't get enough credit. It's definitely one of the funniest Disney movies. And Rose 92 sends 5 gold beans a clap. Good question. I guess you also want the answer to that. Also love Treasure Planet. That one's severely underrated. And I think one of the first Disney movies where the villain actually ends up sort of good near the end. Spoiler alert. And they really do a whole lot more with Long John Silver and Jim Hawking's relationship than I think even the book did. And yeah, the animation was pretty brilliant. It's just so different from most other movies. I also love Brother Bear. I was thinking of doing a episode on that, because that's sort of a brotherly Beauty and the Beast. As well as a sequel. I'll definitely do one on that. I don't know why people give those movies so much negative reviews, because they are actually pretty good. Yes, Brother Bear does have a sequel. I'm just going to say that. Rose 1920 send a clap, 1 to DF. Okay, yeah, they really are underrated. Oh yeah, Oliver and Company, that is an underrated one. From Bella Pink Savage. That I love that one too. I also love The Great Mouse Detective. I think I said before that I really think The Great Mouse Detective should have gotten a spin-off series like other Disney movies. Oh, but yeah, there is a Brother Bear sequel. Oddly enough, it has Mandy Moore, who would later go on to play Rapunzel in Tangled. Yeah, fun fact there. Also, people don't realize that Joaquin Phoenix, who did the Joker recently, was Kenai in Brother Bear. Yeah, wrap that around your head. I see people are also mentioning the Fox and the Hound. I will say, that movie had some pacing issues. There were some nice moments, but it really did have some pacing issues. Yeah, and I think, Disney was trying too hard to be dark in a moment where they should have appealed to their younger audience, I think. Yeah. I mean, I watched the documentary on Waking Sleeping Beauty. That they should have done something like The Little Mermaid a little bit sooner. Although Oliver and Company had really brought back some attention from Disney, The Little Mermaid was what really turned things around into and brought on the Disney Renaissance. Okay, so how many donations do we have right now? Okay, let's see. 50 plus so we got a little 300 pod points. That's about $3 so far. Let's try to get to 25 by the end. You guys have any singing requests? Because I haven't done any singing in the 25 minutes we've been here. Oh yeah, The Fox and the Hound. It did have a sequel, or rather a midquel. I will say that was one of the direct-to-video sequels. It was kind of meh. Had some fun moments, though, I will say. I think I've only watched it once. Yeah. Okay, oh. Ooh, there we go. Bella Pink Savage for 280 gold beans. Supper time. And I'm assuming you mean the one from Little Shop of Horrors. Unless you mean the one from You're a Good Man, Charlie Brown. Because that is a supper time song, too. Alright. For those of you who don't know, I did play Audrey 2 in my high school production, even though I'm a girl. He's got your number now. He knows just what you've done. You've got no place to hide. You've got nowhere to run. He knows your life of crime. I think it's supper time. He's got his facts all straight. You know he's on your trail. He's gonna turn you in. They're gonna put you in jail. He's got the goods and dime, all set for supper time. Come on, think about all those offers. Come on, your future with Audrey. Come on, ain't no time to turn squeamish. Come on, I swear on all my spores. When he's gone, the world will be yours. Alright, and that is that. Yep, that was definitely my favorite role I had to ever do in a school production. Okay, Rose1920 sends 5 gold beans. Okay, did you have a question or comment you wanted read aloud with that? Or was that a just because? Because if it was, thank you. That will go to a good cause. Great voice and flair. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it was interesting how I got that role. When we were in Little Shop of Horrors, and there aren't that many female parts in the show. I mean, there's the Greek chorus girls, and then there's Audrey. And I didn't exactly feel like I wanted to be Audrey. I will say guiltily that we did not cast black girls in the chorus roles, only because we did not have that many black students at our school. But we did have a black Seymour, so really the casting was kind of racially blind, you could say. I did ask the director, I want to audition for Audrey 2. Well, we were thinking that we would have a male because it's such a deep voice. Like, no, I could show you how I could do it with Audrey 2. And I did all, like, seductive, sort of evil queen type Ursula line reading and singing, so I actually won her over, and worked out pretty well. And I think I scared a couple of people. I realized I kind of got a little less bullied that year. Yeah, like, once you act like a crazy person, people don't want to mess with you. It was also my senior year, so yeah. Yeah, I freaking people out when you're playing a man-eating plant. Rawr. It was a lot of... And you know what? Because in the musical, I win. The bad guy wins. The bad guy takes over the world. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think I overdid it there. Okay. Sorry. I tend to break into evil laughter. Especially after I done some singing like that, or when it's thunderstorming. Like when it was thunderstorming the other day, I was scaring my parents with evil laughter. I have a problem. Yeah, evil laughs are a whole lot of fun. All right, where are we? We have okay, 55. Okay. Oh, so we're at about 600 pod points. That's about $6. Okay. So, legit, just 19 more, and we'll reach our goal. Yeah, if I had richer fans, then I'd have the goal be higher. Sorry about that. Well, we'll play our part whatever way we can. All right, 30 gold beans from Rose 1920, and that's enough for a one-line voice request. What do you want me to do? Or is that a just because? Evil Applejack monologue. Okay, well, the 30 gold beans is actually for a request. So I'll do something I do like a short one. What would Evil Applejack say? Oh, okay, thank you. Bella kind of covers the rest of that, so I can make it longer. Okay. All right. What would Evil Applejack say? I am thinking of the Lost Narrator's Evil Applejack Queen from Pinky Tales. I'm trying to think of something really good. Once my evil plan is complete, all the apples in all of Ponyville will be mine! Mine! Apples! 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 How was that? Okay, I guess that can be scary. Okay. Oh, and 5 more gold beans from Rose 1920. Worth it. Thank you very much. Glad it can be evil for the sake of social change. Yep, that was delayed. Okay. All right. Okay, so we doing good here. I guess people really like the evil AJ impression there. That is fun. I do love being evil. Now, yeah. Okay, so any more voice requests for ending discrimination for trans people and black people and black trans people? Oh, okay. Bella Pink Savage for 280 gold beans. Singing request here. Okay. That is for a singing request, right? What song do you want me to sing? Oh no. Is this gonna be? Do I know any Dear Evan Hansen songs? I'm sorry. I do not. I'm sorry. No, the problem is that musical has so much hype, and I have this thing where if something has a lot of hype, I wait for it to die down, and then I watch it. Because that's kind of what happened with stuff like The Greatest Showman. There was a lot of hype behind that, and I had the exact opposite opinion of everyone else. Yeah, sorry about that. I'm weird that way. When things are popular, I find that I don't usually get into it. I get into things when the hype's kind of died down, or I like the least popular things. Okay, but do you have a different song idea for me? Oh, great. Oh, now someone's going to draw an evil AJ. Okay. Oh, boy. Yeah, I wonder if the Lost Narrator's listening to this. Okay, we still have a 280 gold beans for a song request, and I'm sorry it's not a Dear Evan Hansen one. So, oh, a song from Carrie? Okay, actually, it's been a while since I've listened to the song. I might have to pull up the lyrics. Do you want me to sing the song, Carrie, or a different song from it? I could sing the song, Carrie. Just 1 second. Carrie song lyrics musical. Now it's been a while since I've heard that one. I did do a PMV set. All right. Okay. That's not my name. Doesn't anybody ever get it right? Carrie, when'll they remember I am Carrie White? Carrie, is it any harder to say than goddamn total spastic and weirdo and dumb bitch? Doesn't anybody think that I can hear? I hear, especially when I've got them screaming in my ear. I hear. Every day they mock me and push me around till I drop. If I had a wish, God, I wish they'd stop. When will they? I wish they'd. When will they? When will they? When will they? Sometimes their hatred is out of control. God, how they hurt me. Mama says suffering is good for the soul, but they hurt me. And if I could, I'd bring them all down to their knees. I'd make them sorry forever for teasing Carrie, Carrie, Carrie. I will not cry, I am okay. I try so hard to play their way. Why do I find it so hard to say, Carrie? Why do they always treat me so bad? They all know my name, it's Carrie. I don't know why they all get so mad. It's always the same. What's going on deep in me? All of these feelings suddenly. If I am changing, will I still be Carrie? Or what if I am somebody new? Imagine the things I might do. Okay, I'm just gonna probably skip to the climax. Then all those people who scream night and day, poor praying Carrie. They'd see the new me, and they might even say, look, it's Carrie. And finally, I'd hear that word sounding so sweet. Thousands of voices forever repeating, Carrie, Carrie, Carrie. I am the sound of distant thunder, a color of flame. I'm Carrie. I am a song of endless wonder that no one will claim, but someday, oh my someday, someone will know my name. Okay, so while I was doing all of that, we had got really flood of donations here. Actually, I've lost count of how many that is. What was the name? From the Obscure Curio, who sent 350 pod points, which is $3.50. Wow. Okay, that's for you right there. Okay, yeah, and I know you just got in the chat here, So what I'm doing is I'm taking voice requests in exchange for donations, and all the proceeds from this live stream will be donated to the Black Trans Advocacy Coalition. And yeah, I mean, we had the Black Lives Matter movement, and it is Pride Month, so I wanted to support a cause that covers both of those. All right. So was there a request that you wanted with all those wow, the $3.50 donations, or was that just because? Because if it was just because, well, thank you. Otherwise, do you have something you want me to sing? Oh, just because. Keep it up. Thank you very much. What was the full name there? The Obscure Curio. Yep. Thank you for that. All right, so we are now at 40 minutes here, and let's see how far have we gotten. We have doing math here. $4 plus. Yeah. Oh boy, my brain's a little fried right now. Okay, $4, $4.50. Okay, looks like we're about $13 in donations. So those of you who donated so far, thank you so much. This is for you. Okay, let's see if we can reach the $25 goal before the end of the stream. So that's about $12 away. I think I need a little break from the singing because that was a really big one. You know what, that song, I think, yeah, that's a very good song to be using, because, Carrie's singing about being different. Oh, 5 gold beans from Fizzy Dizzy Doggos. Did you see Bridal Way's PMV on Pinky Dash? It was for Pride Month. No, I have not. I saw that was up, but I have not watched it yet. I'll remember to after this. I did think that Pinkie Pie and Rainbow Dash was among the cutest of the lesbian ships in My Little Pony. It was obviously it was not made canon. Pinkie Pie is with cheese sandwich and Rainbow Dash is with Applejack, but I always thought it was the cutest one. Like, if Pinkie was going to end up with any one of her friends, it was going to be Rainbow Dash. But, and that is a good point. Lost Narrator and Magpie Pony do pretty much represent Pinky Dash, because one does Rainbow, one does Pinky, and they're very cute. It really did kind of date back to episode 5. You guys are right. All right. Yeah, I guess that's it. It looks like you guys really want to talk about gay ponies since it is Pride Month. Yeah, like, you're right, and that's what this is all about. I mean, yeah, gay ponies. You guys are flooding the chat with this. This is so cute. All right. Well, while we're talking about it, another lesbian ship I liked that, well, did not end up being canon. I liked Rarity and Applejack. I mean, I'm mostly an Apple Spike shipper, but I did like Rarajack. I thought that was very cute too. Of course, I love Twilight and Sunset Shimmer, which, could still be possible. Maybe Twilight maybe still visits Sunset in the human realm. Maybe they'll find a way. I don't know how it would work ultimately. But we don't really know what happened to Sunset Shimmer in the whole Flash Forward episode. It's a shame we didn't. I mean, yeah, I was all for Twilight and Sunset ever since Rainbow Rocks. Yeah, it's okay if you guys don't really have any gay ships. Like, I mean, gay or straight, people are going to have different ships, and that is okay. I mean, as long as you're not hurting anybody or you're bullying anybody. Fun fact. Earlier today, I had like a whole bunch of DeviantArt messages from the same person about how Applejack is not in love with Spike, or Spike's not in love with Applejack. Spike is in love with Rarity. Rarajack. Sparity forever. I'm like, wait, why are you bombarding all my artwork? I think his name was Alex12 or something like that. Like, why are you bombarding all my artwork with these comments? Even the artwork that wasn't related to Apple Spike. Yeah, Alex12, I think that was the deviant's name. I mean, just on every every single piece of artwork, apple spike hate. I'm like, geez. Oh my gosh. Bella Pink Savage apparently has met him too. Yes, he told me to kill myself because I drew apple spike. Oh god. I'm glad you're not taking him seriously. I mean, it sounds like you're not taking him seriously. Yeah, I don't take people like that seriously either. I think really the best solution... okay, I didn't get any death threats, but... okay. And now I'm definitely gonna block that guy. Yeah, I mean, people can ship who they want, but that doesn't mean you have to be so mean about it. People are gonna have different opinions. I mean... take I Love Kim Possible a lot, who's a total dyslexia shipper. I don't know why. I don't know why she ships dyslexia, but I respect her as an analyst, and even though she kind of makes some kind of negative reviews on Daughter of Discord, it's still her opinion. Actually, they kind of make me laugh more than upset me. That's what I mean. We have a difference of opinion, but we still respect each other as Pega sisters and creators. Yeah. Though I will say when we first met at BronyCon, it was the My Little Family Feud panel, and we ended up being on the same team. I was like, oh, hey, KP, and like, hey, and then she looks at my badge like, oh, hi. She was kind of scared because she had recently done that review of Bride of Discord. I'm like, oh, no, it's okay. Like, I actually found your review very funny. yeah, so it was like, no hard feelings. Yeah, but that's what I mean. I mean, sometimes I joke. Sometimes I will joke. I'll make a couple of jokes on her channel, but it's like that friendly banter type. But some people will just be so mean. Like, how can you ship this? It's awful. And apparently giving death threats. Like, not cool. Although I have gotten some people who have not been so nice about some of the gay ships that I do write about in my fanfics. Yeah. I know there was this one crazy reviewer on fanfiction.net who kept saying, and this was on my fanfiction, the Rainbow Dash one, about her being asexual. Like, oh, how can you write about sex and kissing? Like, gross, I'm a kid. I'm like... There's this whole rant on how you shouldn't talk about this, and how this kid was pretty much traumatized about the parents doing it. And yeah, I know. And also it was a T-rated fanfic, so I don't know what they were doing. It's okay, because that person turned out to be a guest reviewer, and what they didn't know is that I have it set so I look over the guest reviews and I choose whether they go on the page or not, so they don't show up on the fanfic page. Problem is, it also meant it couldn't block them, so I kept getting the notifications. But it was kind of funny how even they came back a year later asking why their reviews were not on fanfiction.net. Like, because you are swearing and also telling me to kill myself. Yeah, I'm laughing because the joke was on them. Their comments were not showing up because they were guest reviews and I was moderating all of them. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay. So, yeah. Now, see. I'm at that point. People will still give me their BS for whatever reason. There's always going to be people like that. But the best part is you can have your own petty revenge by blocking them. Boom. Or maybe sometimes I'll give them an argument and then I will block them. Just so they know that I had something to say about that. Boom. And then I don't hear the reply. Okay. Alright. We're about 50 minutes here. Okay, I think I might be ready for some singing again. Ooh, that Carrie one really took a lot out of me earlier. But I think that was appropriate. You know, she was singing about how she's an outcast and everyone, you know, makes fun of her. I mean, she was an outcast for different reasons. But hey, a lot of people can relate to that thought alone, whether they are part of the LGBT community or part of a certain race or religion. Yeah. That's, I guess, why a lot of people sympathize with Carrie in the book or the movie, the musical. Yeah, she is someone that a lot of people relate to, and it's really sad what happens in the end. I never really thought of that as a horror story. I did go more into depth on Carrie with my former partner Nellie when we tried to start a movie review series, but unfortunately, because she lived far away, it was becoming more difficult to post videos regularly. Okay, well, okay, wow, okay, that kind of got a little sidetracked there. So, any more requests? Let's see if we can get to $25 before this whole thing ends. So, about $12 away. Anybody have any questions, comments? I see people in the chat are bonding right now. That's very sweet. Yeah, I have to mention, like you guys are mentioning demisexuality in there. I know I have a bit of a sexual and demisexual audience. I think probably because of that Rainbow Dash fanfic. Yeah, if you guys want to be able to show your pride, you can go to my Redbubble, disneyfanatic.redbubble.com. Oh, sorry, disneyfanatic23.redbubble.com. And you can get your flag on several different products like apparel, t-shirts, buttons, stickers, posters, blankets, shower curtains, beer coasters. Yep. And there's been a spike in sales recently, mostly with the asexual and demisexual merch, and I'm very glad because those are very lesser known sexualities. Also, I have recently added some more trans flags, combining them with, like the bisexual and what do you call them? Andro-romantic flag. Yeah, there's definitely a lot. Ooh. So, Fizzy Dizzy Doggo sends one coffee asking me to read this conversation because it's funny. Okay, let me rewind back. Okay. So from Fizzy Dizzy Doggos. Molly Ranson is a musical goddess. Fight me. And Bella Pink Savage. I will fight you, Fizzy, and I will win. Oh, really? Name someone else then. Hey, Fizzy, isn't it somehow we're both demisexual? I'm so happy we're friends. Aww. Are you avoiding the subject, Bella? Yes, because I don't want to die, Fizzy. I have a field hockey stick. You lose. Oh. Don't kill me, Fizzy. We're supposed to be friends. Okay. That is very cute. Now that is what we call friendly banter. Yeah, I'm glad you guys are also bonding in the chat here. That was very cute. Alright, so, any songs after that Carrie one? I realize I've only done a couple songs here. Ooh. 5 gold beans from Bella Pink Savage. Yeah, me and Fizzy are a mess. I love you, Fizzy. Aw, that is so cute. Yeah, yeah, you guys are being so cute. And you guys can still hear me, right? Because it's actually been 55 minutes, and I haven't been cut out like last charity stream. Huh. I guess the phone kind of has a better connection than the computer. Weird. Although Podbean told me it might be an issue with Mozilla Firefox. Unfortunately, Google Chrome has been bad with me. Like, it won't even let me on. So that's why I've been using Firefox. But for some reason, the Podbean doesn't really work well with that. I don't know. I wish they'd fix that issue. Oh, but I am glad that this hasn't really cut out. We still have an hour left before Podbean will say I've done the max time here. So let's see if we can reach $25 and then do something really mega. Yeah, remember, all the proceeds will be going to the Black Trans Advocacy Coalition. We'll do our part. We'll help our black neighbors, our trans neighbors, and everybody else. Okay. So, 30 gold beans, Bella Pink Savage. Actually, me and Fizzy met through your podcast, DF, so thank you. Aw. I seem to be getting a lot of people together as friends and as a couple. It's kind of weird. I'm a matchmaker in terms of friends and in terms of romantic couples. Like, I had DeWill Snyder and Katie Patterson get together unintentionally. Oh, Rose1920 sends 5 gold beans. And anything you want to ask or comment you want read aloud? You unite people. Yeah, I guess that's the way to say it. And I know True Sailor comment, well, she met 2 of her boyfriends through Daughter of Discord. I'm dating at the same time, but and I'm not to brag, but Magpie Pony told me after her wedding that it was because I made Bride of Discord that she got into the My Little Pony fandom and started the whole Princess Trixie Sparkle, and then she met her wife. So that was kind of convoluted matchmaking too. But when I was at Magpie and Lost Narrator's wedding, I noticed that everybody I knew from the My Little Pony fandom was like there with a date or their spouse. So like, I guess I'm kind of like the third wheel here. I'm like, no, you've gotten most of us together. All right, then I'm the steering wheel and the one who directs everybody. Yeah, I'm the steering wheel. Oh, well, who knows? Maybe I'll meet somebody someday, but it probably won't be for a while. Definitely not now while everybody's in quarantine. I mean, suppose you could meet somebody who has a really nice face mask. Okay. Yeah. Alright. So, any more song requests? Well, maybe something from Hairspray, or 5 gold beans for Bella Pink Savage. I know you'll find them and they'll love you. Yeah, so it is actually very hard for us asexuals to find somebody who will respect us and our wishes. Yeah, I mean, it was hard enough finding somebody who I liked just to ask me out, or yeah, I had a very unfortunate magnetism towards guys who were also bullies to me. I don't know why, but yeah, I wouldn't go out with somebody who was also my bully. I mean, that's just calling for a really unhealthy relationship. And 5 gold beans from Rose1920. Was there a comment or question to go with that? Yeah, remember, we still got an hour left, so any voice requests or questions that you have, every little bit counts. Let me check how much we got so far. 900, 1250. Okay, we're almost at $14 here. Oh, so Rosie1920 says, I am on the spectrum, so I can relate. Alright, that's good. I seem to have a lot of people on the ace-demi spectrum in this particular stream. Maybe I should later do a stream specifically on the ace-demi spectrum. Well, it is Pride Month, so why not? Okay, 5 gold bean. No, wait, that's 30 gold beans from Bella Pink Savage. That's understandable. Back in 9th grade, this jerk always called me a retard, and then one day he just asked me out and was like, hell no. Yeah, I don't get why some guys act like that. I mean, my mom told me about this guy in the 1st grade that I was so mean to. I'm like, he had a crush on you. I'm like, really? Because he picked on me all the time. Yeah, that's how guys say that they like you. I'm like, okay, what? I mean, in 1st grade is one thing, but in high school? Like, really? It's not healthy. Some people really gotta talk to their sons about that kind of behavior. And, yeah. I know some girls will act that way too. Like, they don't want people knowing that they like somebody, so they will act like that they don't like them by picking on them. Okay, yeah, I know. I am seeing people ask about that in one of my fanfics. I know what you're talking about, Kix and Prism. Yeah, I kind of like that ship a lot less now. Yeah, I will tell you this, and I know people are gonna yell at me. It's not gonna last. Yeah, I know. I've been that's one of the reasons I haven't updated CMC The Next Generation. Because I know some people are gonna be mad about that. Yeah. What's going on right now? What? Sorry. Okay, But yeah, I'm just gonna say it right there. That ship is not going to last. I want to finish the ending, but I know people are gonna be mad. That's my problem. Yeah, and okay, 5 gold beans from Rose1920. Alright, well I'm glad we're getting some more people donating for this. Okay, so we are at 1250 and yeah, you can't make everybody happy, says Rose1920. Yeah, I know, you really can't. I mean, just look at the end of My Little Pony, where they made all those ships canon. I know so mad about the Fluttercorn moment. I think the one most people were okay with was the cheese pie one. It did really seem the most logical. Oh, 5 gold beans from Bella Pink Savage. I'm glad we're all having fun. I love chatting with you guys. Yeah, sorry you guys have to pay to have these questions read aloud, but like I said, this is for charity. I gotta collect these donations in any way I can. I mean, I'm not really making that much as it is, so pretty much most of my proceeds from the podcast have been going to charity. Yeah. Okay, kind of got a little... Man, it's kind of hard to talk these days, because so much is going on. It's hard to get in the game. Like, I was trying to write the other day, like, maybe get my mind off of all that's going on in the world. And then I remembered the story I was working on was on racial oppression. I'm like, right, okay. So that's not going to get my mind off of anything right now. Yeah, sometimes you have to be in a certain emotional state in order to write your opinion on something. Like, you need to take a moment to calm down and then recall how you felt in that time. 5 gold beans for Bella Savage. Speaking of writing, how's your novel going? Alright, for those of you who hadn't caught up, I have been working on a novel I call The Last of the Myths. I have finished the final draft. Well, what I consider the final draft right now. And I have sent it to several agents for seeking representation. I did get one rejection and one person saying that she wasn't taking any requests right now because her inbox was full. I'm like, okay, fine. I mean, that was like an immediate response, so I think it was a mail bot. But, you know, we'll see. I mean, I would just send them to publishing companies right away, but the thing is, in the literary market, you need an agent, because a lot of the big name publishers don't accept unsolicited material, and there are some other publishers who do, but they're going to be in the slush pile. For instance, a long time ago, back when I wrote 7 Monsters in My Bedroom, about 10 years ago, I sent it to one publishing company, and I still have yet to hear a response. So yeah, it's better to get an agent for these things. Short stories is one thing. There will be magazines that will accept unsolicited material, but novels are a whole different ballgame. I mean, thanks to the internet, I was able to get one short story, and I did get another one accepted by a magazine, but I'm not really sure that one's being printed because they've kind of had a lot of delays. Oh well. You know, it's a start. At least when I sent my query letter, I didn't have a totally blank space on my previous publishing history. So there you go. So now I'm just playing the waiting game, and I have been planning ideas for the sequel, kind of flip-flopping between which kind of story to use. Like, I know what's going to happen in the end, I'm just like, what order is it going to happen in? Yeah, so I'm thinking about the sequel, and I'm just waiting for the agents to reply back. Hey, if anyone out there knows any good literary agents who represent middle grade fantasy and are into books with a heavy social message and with some LGBT representation, let me know. Yeah, oh, I should mention that there is a character in there. I don't reveal it in the first one, but I'm definitely going to mention it like in the second. One of them is transgender, but it's just not mentioned in the first one. And I'm not going to say who. Right, for one thing, you don't even know the characters yet. You haven't read the book. Yeah, well, one thing I was doing when creating the characters, this fantasy world, I'm, thinking about what do I want to see more of in stories. And one of them was growing up overseas. I wanted to see characters who had more of a multicultural background or some biracial ones, because people have such a one-track mind of like between black, white, Hispanic, and they don't really talk about the families that have a whole lot in their background. I mean, I have Polish heritage, English heritage, Welsh heritage, a little bit of Irish, and growing up overseas, my childhood was Austrian, Polish, Romanian. So that's one of the things I try to do in my books, try to have a bit of a diverse cast, and of course being a biromantic asexual, have some characters of lesser known sexualities. Well, of course, when writing for children, not really mentioning the sexual part, but keeping the romantic part per se. Oddly enough, one of the characters ended up being asexual, and I didn't even realize it. I guess it's just how I write. yeah, one of my friends who read the book pointed out to me, like, oh, I'm so glad that you managed to have actual representation in a kid's book. I'm like, really? Did I do that? Huh, I guess I did. I wasn't even thinking about it. It just kind of turned out that way. That will happen sometimes. Sometimes my characters will just let me know later what their sexuality is, and I won't even realize it. I see you mentioning if my books became a TV show. Well, that is something that I think about. If my books ever became either a TV show or movie, it'd be nice. Like, I'd be interested to see what would happen there. I just hope that when they do, they don't, like, cast the characters... They don't cast the characters... They don't whitewash it, if you know what I mean. Like, characters who are meant to be, like, black or at least have darker skin or played by white actors. I don't want that to happen. Like, if anybody came to me, like, hey, we want to make your book into a movie, like, okay, on the condition that I see which actors you cast first, okay? I want, like, if the character's written to have dark skin, I want the actor to have dark skin, okay? Yeah, like that would be my condition, like, before I sign anything. Oh, and we got another 5 gold beans. Rose 1920. Why is romance and sex seen as one? That is a very, 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 very good question. And one I wish I had a concrete answer to. I will say that it's just kind of how society's been, like, for a really long time. I mean, think about, I guess the way I could say is what TV shows and movies show me when I was a kid, that, you know, the ideal adult life is that you fall in love, you get married, and you have kids. And I didn't see much of a problem with that myself in the beginning. Of course, that was before I knew what sex was. And let's just say when I found out, I'm like, what? And I'm like, okay, well, that's how you have kids. So, okay, that'll happen when I'm married. And then I heard people do it outside of marriage. And, of course, my young asexual mind was not able to process that. I'm like, but why? And it was for that reason it took me a while to come to grips with my own romantic orientation. Because I wondered how, and I will say this from my kid mind, if a woman could love a woman or a man could love a man, how were they supposed to have kids? And does that mean they don't have sex? Or if they did, why? Like, if no kid comes out of it? Because I didn't realize at the time I wanted kids. That was a given. But my mind just couldn't really wrap around the idea of sex. Of course, it took me a while to realize the afterwards of that. So in answer to your question, why romance and sex are seen as one, I don't know. Because society's been that way. They want people to, get married and have kids. So they've just kind of associated the idea of sex with romance pretty much since the beginning of time. And yes, Hollywood pushes it on us. So it's the reality, which is probably why people find it hard to believe that asexuals and demisexuals exist. Now, why we exist, well, that's the big question. And why we are born this way, who really knows? There hasn't been enough research. But there's been enough people to show that it is definitely a thing. Like, it's not just something we've made up. It's just something we've felt our whole lives, and not really a biological explanation to it yet, I'd say. But from an evolutionary perspective, I know people have argued, like people are supposed to have sex to populate the earth. I'm like, no offense, but we kind of have enough people on the earth already. So if asexuality and demisexuality, from an evolutionary perspective, are a biological thing in order to reduce the population. Could also be one of the reasons that we have homosexuality, because it reduces the population. People are still falling in love, but in that they are not creating more people. Let's face it, we got a whole lot of people in this world, but we're not really at risk of extinction yet. So that's my argument for the people who are saying it's our evolutionary duty to breed. Like, we don't need to right now because we're not in danger of extinction. And from a cosmic standpoint, I think it's also so there are more people out there who are not having kids but want kids, and they are able to adopt, because there are those kids who have no parents. They need somebody to take care of them. And well, here you got some parents who love each other but are unable to have kids themselves. So there you go. That works out great. I wish more people saw it that way, because I know people in the government have been pushing to give adoption agencies the right to turn people away on the basis of being a same-sex couple, or even an interracial couple, or a single parent. And I don't really want kids someday, that's a given, so no matter what happens, I want to be able to adopt. Yeah. Okay, this got very serious. It really has. Yeah. Okay, so how much do we have? To 10. Okay, let's see if we can make it to $25. I think we only did we only do two? I think we did 2 song requests in this whole stream. Oh, no, don't be sorry for asking that, because, this whole thing is to end discrimination towards people who are different. So it's good that we're talking about this. I mean, it may not be about transgenderism. Honestly, I'm not the best person to talk about that, because I don't really have that special insight. But if I can be asexual, why should I judge somebody who feels like that they should have been born another gender? I may not understand it fully, but it's not something that I want to get away of. People just want to be happy with their body, and that is something that I can understand. All right, this got a little deep. How about a song request so we can cheer things up? And okay, let's try to reach at least $25 for the Black Trans Advocacy Coalition before the end of the stream, because we got about 40 minutes left before Podbean's going to kick me out. Okay, there we go. Bella Pink Savage sending a champagne, 280 gold beans. All right, what song do you want me to sing? Oh, a Steven Universe song. Oh, okay. What's one I haven't done on here? Ooh, I know a good one to do, because let me just pull up the lyrics for a second. All right. Yeah, because I think it relates to what's going on right now. And we'll also cheer some people up right now. Let's think about cake. Let's think about flowers. Let's think about dressing up and dancing around for hours. There's an awful lot of awful things we could be thinking of, but for just one day, let's only think about love. We could think about lies that we told in the past. We could think about hurt feelings and how long they can last. Or we could think about hope. You know, I've been hoping that everything is better now, everything's out in the open. We could think about flowers. We could think about cake. We could think about wonderful promises we have the power to make. There's an awful lot of awful things we could be thinking of, but for just one day, let's only think about love. We could all rethink how we feel about Rose. When it comes to... Yeah. Sorry, the lyrics got kind of messed up here. When it comes to Pink and the things that she did in the past, I suppose we could both feel better. We could think about how. We could think about us, and we could think about now. We could think about war. We could think about fighting. We could think about long-lost friends we wish we were inviting. We could think about the broken gems in the cluster at the planet's core. Or we could think about the bubble we made so that they can't be hurt anymore. We could think about joy. We could think about pain. We could think about sunshine. We could think about rain. There's an awful lot of awful things we could be thinking of. But for just one day, let's only think about. Just one day, let's only think about. Just one day, let's only think about love. All right, that was for 280 gold beans. Okay. I hope that cheered you guys up after that. Oh, rather bleak discussion we were going through right now. Yeah, there is a lot of awful things going on right here, but, you know, at least we can still have moments of love. All right. Oh, and Fizzy Dizzy Doggo sends 5 gold beans. And, so what was that 5 gold beans for, Fizzy Dizzy? That was for applause. Oh, okay. All right. Thank you. All right. And seeing people want to talk more about gay ponies. Gay ponies! Okay. Alright, so how many we got here? We got 13 plus 16. Okay, so we're at about $17 here. Okay, just a few more and we'll reach our $25 goal. And don't worry, when I make it, then I'm gonna throw in some dollars of my own. Definitely gonna round it up, depending on how much we raise. Okay. Oh, making gay ponies a meme. Okay. Let's talk about gay ponies! Alright, I guess people are kind of in agreement that Rainbow Dash is an ace. Yeah. Yeah, though she's definitely romantic for females, as we've seen with Applejack. But who knows, she could be bi-romantic or pan-romantic or poly-romantic. There's a lot of possibilities. Yeah, I definitely thought that Pinkie Pie is pansexual for a really long time. She just seems that way. You know, she's always getting very close and snuggly with her friends. Sometimes a little too close for comfort. Or maybe she's just a hugger. I know my pansexual roommates definitely like the idea of Pinkie Pie being pan. But yeah, I definitely knew that Cheese Sandwich and Pinkie Pie were kind of soulmates. Yeah. Okay, so 5 gold beans, Bella Pink Savage. Maybe she had a crush on Rainbow Dash in the past. Yeah, I did put that in my fanfic. Fizzy Dizzy Doggos for 5 gold beans. I used to think that people thought Rainbow Dash was gay because she was a tomboy, but now I think it's because she has rainbow colors. I think that definitely was a factor. Also, Pinkie Pie actually I didn't even think about this one. She matches the pansexual flag colors of pink, yellow, and blue. Yeah, wrap that around your head. Yeah, and like people have made pony flags based on the, pride flags based on the ponies. Like I saw a Twilight with the bisexual flag. That makes sense. In my headcanon, she's a biromantic demisexual. Yeah, I mean, it's clear that she definitely likes guys. Like, she could like girls too, so that's possible. Yeah, that much we know. That she has had crushes on guys. And Applejack, I think, was kind of a mystery from the beginning. That she's kind of been up to interpretation. We know Rarity's definitely at least liked guys. Yeah. Ooh. And Bella Pink Savage for 5 gold beans. I personally headcanon Fluttershy is a hetero demi. I guess that's fair. Fluttershy, it's just always been for Discord. That's just been a given for me. Like, she's not really any sexual. She's just Discord sexual. That sounds so weird. Rarity could be bi. It's a possibility. We just know that guys are definitely in the category of people that she's attracted to. But yeah, Fluttershy has always been for Discord. I've always believed that. I did have friends who thought that she was a shy lesbian, but I'm like, no, it's just Discord. No sexuality, just Discord. Yeah, just Discord. Just that one person. Who knows? Well, we know for sure that she's definitely, it's kind of heavily implied that she lives with Discord now and they're together. And I do know in the original script, they were going to have Discord kiss Fluttershy, on the cheek. But I don't know. They have a thing about kisses in My Little Pony. They don't really show them often. They only show kisses when they have the weddings in My Little Pony. I don't know if you guys noticed. It's always, you may now kiss the bride, and they kiss. That's like the only time you ever see a kiss in the show. Okay, so how far are we right now in terms of donations? We are, 13. This might not be totally up to date. Takes a second. We are at 13, 16, okay, I think we're a little over $17 right now. So we're almost at the $25 goal for the Black Trans Advocacy Coalition. Coalition? Did I say coalition? That was... okay. Yeah. Oh, and I see Anime Guy 1101 just entered the chat. I'm sorry to say, because this is a charity stream, the reading the comments and questions for free is not applied to this, because it's for charity. Okay, sorry. Though I do thank you for continuing support. Okay, and Rose1920 sent a 5 gold bean donation for the question is, what's your opinion on She-Ra? Well, funny you should ask, because that's actually going to be the topic of next week's episode. In short, some of the ships are cute. I think the series as a whole has some issues with pacing, which is why it kind of took me a while to binge, I will say. That's what I'm going to say on the matter right now. I'm going to give my full opinion and analysis in next week's episode. And no, I've never watched the original one. Though from what I have seen, that they really did, they really put an emphasis on the feminine body in their costumes. Yeah, like female power, but they're totally sexy. So I commend the reboot for like making the girls a bit more realistic, you know, in their body type and in their clothing. Like definitely a whole lot of different body types and ethnicities. So I give them props for that. I just think as a series, it's got quite a few pacing issues. Some a bit slow, and some of the character arcs were kind of annoying, I will say. That doesn't mean it isn't a great show. Just those are my issues with it. Okay, I missed one here. Bella Pink Savage for 5 gold beans. I headcanon AJ is by Demi because I think AJ had a crush on Rarity when they were fillies. Aw, it's cute. Well, we know she also ends up in Rainbow Dash. Yeah. Yeah, I never really thought too much on... I'm not gonna tell you you're wrong. I mean, you know, I was shipping Apple Spike for the longest time. And kind of like with Fluttershy and Discord, I didn't really think about sexuality with Applejack, just Spike. Just Spike. And though I guess I kind of thought she was by something, because I was also sort of shipping Rare Jack. There you go. Alright. Yeah, definitely not keeping up to date so much with the... Okay, well, whether we reach the goal or not, we have 30 minutes left in the live stream. Should be enough for a couple more song requests or any more questions you guys may have. Okay. I'm glad this one this stream did not cut out like the last charity live stream. Yeah, it definitely seems to work better on the phone. I wonder why that is. Shame I can't... I wonder if there is a... No, I can't hook it up to my much better microphone. That's sad. Yeah, I know She-Ra was from the 80s, and 80s cartoons are kind of... meh. So there are some funny conversations going on in the chat right now, and I'm almost tempted to read them for free. But no, this is for charity. We're doing this for the Black Trans Advocacy Coalition. Okay, here we go. 5 gold beans and 30 gold beans from Fizzy and Bella for me to read the conversation that they just shared. Okay, where to start though? Okay, Fizzy Dizzy Doggos. I haven't seen the original She-Ra. Bella Pink Savage. This is where our friendship ends, Fizzy! Crap. Haha! You've threatened to end our friendship when I told you I haven't seen most Disney movies. Why? Now this? Why, Bella? Do you think Collins would work better on your phone? I'm ignoring you, Fizzy! Oh, maybe Collins will work better on your phone. Okay, maybe. I didn't know. We could test it. We do have a patron here. Anime Guy, do you think you want to try calling in? Or we could test it out. Well, Bella has actually donated quite a bit. You could try if you want, Bella. You've donated so much. Or Anime Guy, you could. I mostly get, I've been giving the call-ins in the short messages on the thing as a patron perk, so let's start with that. Yeah, try now if you can. Unless somebody else has a request right now. Okay. Anime Guy 1101, can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, which is fine. Let me turn off the music for a second. Alright, okay, so I guess the call-ins are working. So, as a patron, anything you want to say? to the folks here?
Not that I can think of on the top of my head.
I put him on the spot here. Sorry about that.
It's alright, although I was just trying to write a message for you before I tried to call in. Remember last time I asked about if you'd seen Sailor Moon, and you were wondering about the dubs?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't have time to write much of a message, but do you want more info on what I meant by the old dub versus the new sub? I mean, the old dub versus the new dub?
Sure, go ahead.
Well, basically, because the old dub came out during the 90s, they didn't want to have to feature a lot of the other stuff related to same-sex couples. So they would change some of them by having some characters, mainly the feminine guys, they would just change them into women by having them be voiced by women and just have them say they were.
Oh, wow.
Yep, so resulting in... So, yeah. As well as the most famous lesbian couple in anime, Sailor Uranus and Sailor Neptune, were no longer a lesbian couple. They were now cousins.
Which is just
even
weird.
Though they kept the same, more so, they kept the same music and visuals that implied they were romantic. So now they seem like weirdly close cousins.
The fact that they made them cousins is just gross. God.
They even changed. There's even one villain character they changed the gender of from a woman to a man, even though there was no relationship involving them. They were just this one character that was like, this character, I don't know why. There's like, this character is just this old witch-like character. Let's make them a man because they're just an alien for some reason. That was really weird.
Wow. Okay, it's good you're mentioning this. It's been relating to a lot of the stuff we've been talking about in this stream.
Yeah. Although I like how the new dub, she's not that one character I mentioned, Zirconium, I believe was her name. Her new voice actress, the same one who did Rita Repulsa from the Power Rangers. Very fitting for a character.
Okay, well, good to know. Hopefully, I don't have Hulu, so I don't know if I can watch it at the moment. I'll see if I can find a way.
Oh, there's no rush. It's a 200 episode series.
Fair enough. Okay, definitely not. Even if I did find it, I don't think I'd watch it by the end of the month.
Yeah, but I did find that to start with Sailor Moon Crystal.
But I did find that dragon maid thing you suggested. Definitely funny, cute so far, I will say.
Oh yeah, that was definitely the only thing I forgot about is don't know if there's gonna be a season 2 because unfortunately, not long after that season premiered, there was a tragic fire at the studio.
Oh, wait.
Yeah,
fire with dragons?
It was an
What?
No, there was an arsonist who burned the studio.
Okay. Sorry, but were they trying to be ironic?
No, I don't think they were, but they burned the studio. Apparently the suspect that basically admitted, they claimed that they were being plagiarized or ripped off, I think it was the claim. It's been a while since I heard about this. I could be wrong, but yeah. So they started a fire at the beginning of the building, at the entranceway, so that the smoke would rise up to cause more damage and kill more people.
Wow. So much violence in the world.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, thank you for your 2 cents on this. Anything else you want to add? It's okay. Like, if you want to sign off right now. Yeah, we got about 20 minutes left. Yeah, thank you, Anime Guy.
If someone else wants to switch over, then go ahead.
Okay.
No problem. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. So we got about 20 minutes left. So we're trying to reach the $25 goal. We're almost there. We just need a few more dollars for the Black Trans Advocacy Coalition. So if anyone has any last minute requests, whoa! I don't even know how many gold beans that is. Okay. The gold mic to DF. Oh, 850. Wow. Okay. Well, okay. What do you want me to do for that one? Okay. Just because. Okay. Well, I know what I'm going to do in celebration of that. I know what song that I've been wanting to sing since the beginning of the stream. Like if you guys have seen Hairspray. All right. And I realize that I am not black, but I don't see any point in changing the lyrics right now because it is a beautiful song, okay? There's a light in the darkness, though the night is black as my skin. There's a light burning bright, showing me the way, but I know where I've been. There's a cry in the distance. It's a voice that comes from deep within. There's a cry asking why. I pray the answer's up ahead, 'cause I know where I've been. There's a road we've been traveling, lost so many on the way, but the riches will be plenty, worth the price we had to pay. There's a dream in the future. There's a struggle that we have yet to win. And there's pride in my heart, 'cause I know where I'm going. Yes, I do. And I know where I've been. There's a road we must travel. There's a promise we must make. But the riches will be plenty, worth the risks and the chances that we take. There's a dream in the future. There's a struggle that we have yet to win. Use that pride in our hearts to lift us up to tomorrow. 'Cause just to sit still would be a sin. Lord knows I know where I've been. I'll give thanks to my God, 'cause I know where I've been. Okay. Yeah. All right. Definitely. Yeah. I think I've been wanting to sing that song all stream long, because I think it really relates to what we're going through today. I think it doesn't just relate to the Black struggle. I feel like it relates to the LGBT struggle as well, especially the part about our pride. Oh, gosh. And you guys just sent a whole bunch of... Oh, God, you guys are wonderful. I can't even count that many donations right now. Okay. Whoa. I can't keep up. Oh, gosh. Okay, this is just for all of you. Okay. Wow. That was... Okay, so I got quite a few champagnes and balloons. Thank you, guys. Oh, and thank you, Anime Guy. I mean, you've already been a patron. Thank you for donating more. Oh gosh, how much is that total? Wow. Well, we've definitely gone past our $25 mark. I'm a bit too frazzled to do math right now, but yeah, that is a lot. That's over $25 that will be going to the Black Trans Advocacy Coalition. Thank you guys so much for all of that. Okay. Well, we got 15 minutes left. Okay. Got 15 minutes left. So Bella, you have been a frequent donator. Did you want to call into this one and just say a few things? Yeah, especially since you sent in a whole bulk of donations just now. I think it's overdue. I mean, you've pretty much been donating so much to every stream that you're practically a patron. Just, you've been donating monthly. Yeah, an unofficial one, I should say. Just press the call-in button whenever you're ready. Okay. Oh, yeah, I see Steve Samuels just came in. Yeah, I'm doing this on my phone rather than my computer, and for some reason, this connection is better than on the computer, so I don't know why. Yeah, because I haven't been cut off this time. So I guess for charity streams, I'll have to do it on the phone, or when I'm having a guest call in, do it on the phone. Okay. All right. Hey, Bella, it's DF. Can you hear me right now?
Hello? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you just great. Can you hear me?
You can hear me! Great! Yeah,
yes!
Yay!
And you have a very cute voice, I should say.
Oh,
okay.
All
right, so we don't have a lot of... All right, so we don't have a lot of time left. So, yeah, thank you for all you've done for this podcast. That you've been donating to streams left and right.
Of course.
Yeah, and
I love the podcast so much.
Okay, so before the pod bean cuts me off in 13 minutes, anything you want to say to the folks here?
Oh, wow. Okay. Give me a second. Well, everybody, come on. Donate to these charity streams. It's for a good cause. And DF has a beautiful singing voice.
Aw.
Yeah. Sorry, I'm a little shaky.
Yeah, well, thank you so much.
Oh, yeah, of course. Just, wow. I can't believe I'm talking to you. I've been following your YouTube channel for so long. I've loved Reddit Discord. I was 11 when it came out, and now I'm almost done with high school. God. I can't believe it.
Oh, well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. Okay. So Steve Samuels is wondering if you could do an impression.
I don't know if anyone remembers, but I did do a Screwball cover of Look What You Made Me Do. I can kind of...
I think I've seen that, maybe.
Oh, really? Yeah. So, I could give it a try. Okay. I'm just gonna do Screwball.
We got a lot of last-minute donations, so go ahead, try it.
Nuts! I'm not nuts! I'm Screwball, the princess of chaos, and the daughter of discord and Fluttershy! And you all made fun of me, and hurt my friends! I shall have my revenge! Revenge! Oh boy. That was spot on, really?
That was actually pretty good. It was close. It was definitely close to Katie's. Even with the intonation, yeah, that was very good. I bet if Katie were here, she'd pretty much commend it. I wasn't sadly not able to get anybody to guest in the charity stream this time. I kind of did a last minute. Ooh.
Well, yeah, this is just amazing. I'm so glad I finally got to talk to you. I don't know what happened during the New Year's live stream, but I don't know.
Yeah, I think Podbean told me it was an issue with Mozilla Firefox, why I wasn't hearing my call-ins. Like, do it with Google Chrome. Like, okay, sure. Except Google Chrome has not let me use it for months. Like, I go there and it just says, "Oh, snap! Something went wrong."
That's weird though. But didn't it work out great for the Make-A-Wish live stream?
I think that was when I still had Google Chrome.
Oh, okay. I get.
Okay, well, I'm glad that this call-in's working here.
Yeah,
all right.
glad.
So we got 10 minutes left. All right. Well, thank you for that little bit. Yeah, you got some last minute donations there. Thank you.
Yeah. Also, one more thing.
Boom! Oh, God. Oh. Okay.
Just because you're in this video.
She just sent in like 850 gold beans right now. I think they added new gifts because I don't know what some of these amounts are. All it's saying is send gold Mike.
Yeah, like holy crap! It's like 5,600,000 gold beans is an option now.
Wow. Okay. Whew. Well, now we're like over $30 for the cause. Okay. I think I might have to round it up to like 40 or something when I'm doing the donation. Thank you guys so much. All right.
Fizzy, you're making me blush in the chat. Stop.
Aww.
No,
okay.
Fizzy, you're amazing.
So, anything else you want to add? Because we got 9 minutes left.
Well, I do have a few questions I forgot to ask. So.
Okay. You sent like 850 gold beans, so I think you're obligated to it.
Okay. All right. So I was just. This is a silly question. So, what's your favorite ice cream flavor, DF?
Well, I'd say my favorite is like chocolate peanut butter or anything chocolate peanut buttery. You know, I love my Reese's.
Yes. Yeah. If I could make it happen, I would make Reese's rain from the sky. They're just so good.
But I would pretty much like eat anything that's like some cookie chunk or chocolatey or with peanut butter in it. Yeah, I don't like strawberry. Like, that's where I draw the line.
Oh, yeah. I don't like pistachio. You like pistachio?
It's one of those things that I just don't really eat.
Yeah, that's fine. I tried it once. I just didn't like it. Blech. All right. One. Let's see. One more question.
Okay.
Okay, so... oh, wow. Dang, I forgot it. Hang on, I have the list. Yeah. This is a fun question. Like, what is something embarrassing that you wouldn't want to relive through again? God, I'm stuttering.
Embarrassing. Embarrassing. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised you have a list too. Okay.
Yeah.
Embarrassed. Okay, and this kind of relates to this stream. This happened in 8th grade. There were these girls who were very mean, and they were black, but that's not really a factor in them being mean. But they like I don't remember what they said. So they were kind of spreading rumors. And I was saying, well, I've heard that black cats are unlucky too, but I don't believe that. And they must have heard like half the conversation. Like, they thought instead of black cats, I said black kids. And yeah, that kind of just labeled me as a racist for the rest of the year. I'm like, no, that is not what I said at all. But yeah, I'm glad I didn't go to that school for very long. There's a lot of issues there. Yeah. For the record, that was a case of misinterpretation. I did not say that, okay?
Oh, yeah, totally. No, Fizzy, I'm not talking about
that. Yeah, okay. Okay, so we got 5 minutes. So, thank you for your time, Bella, and thank you for all your donations. I don't know where you get all this money.
Well, one thing's for sure, I shall donate forever.
Well, thank you. Yeah, and this money is definitely going to help bridge the gap between cis people and trans people. Hopefully,
And that
if
is
the
amazing.
world will
Seriously.
just change.
Yeah,
Change doesn't
you're
happen
doing
overnight.
really good things. You're doing really good things, DF. You have a good heart. I want you to know that.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Well, I'm out. Bye.
All right, bye.
Amazing talking to you.
Okay. All right. We got quite a few last minute donations here while we were in that conversation, and we got 5 minutes left. Okay. So we got like a 5 gold bean donation from Rose 1920, and then a 30 gold beans for Fizzy Dizzy Doggos. Yeah. Oh man, were those for anything specific? Because I can't see it right here. All right. Well, we only got 5 minutes left. So I think it's time that we close off. Okay, I know Steve Samuels may want to call right now, but we got literally like 4 minutes, so probably not the best idea. But hey, next time I do a charity stream like this and you join, then sure. But okay, I think it's time to close off. Well, we got a lot of donations. I can't even count right now. I think we got like around $40 right now. But wow, like thank you guys so much. And those of you who have been out in the streets protesting, props to you guys for doing that. I know it's always a risk when you go out and protest, but now it's even more of a risk with COVID-19. I just commend you for that. I wish I could go out and do that, but unfortunately, I have a grandma who, she is kind of at risk of getting the virus, and also a dad with diabetes. So it's probably best that we all stay home as much as possible, so we don't risk accidentally giving it to them. So yeah, this is how I'm showing my support in whatever way I can. Yeah, I have to keep my family safe. All right. Thank you guys. And thank you for offering your opinions on, LGBT matters. And just, you guys are so wonderful. Thank you. This was a lot of fun. Okay. All right. So stay safe, stay healthy. Be sure to tune in Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for the episode on She-Ra and the Princesses of Power. And stay tuned for future charity live streams. Make sure you follow this podcast so that you never miss an episode or a stream. And happy Pride Month. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Hashtag Trans Lives Matter. Hashtag All Lives Matter. Okay. All right, and last minute 5 gold bean donation for Bella Pink Savage. Thank you so much. Oh, and I'm going to say this one. Hashtag gay ponies. All right. Okay. And a couple of last minute 5 gold bean donations. Okay. I'm really going to have to sign off now because Podbean is going to kick me off in 2 minutes. Okay. All right. So, officially, bye.